Quel épisode c'est?
C'est le 15e épisode de Flea Market Bandidos. Bienvenue à tous.
And enjoy our new tunes.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy the new intro tunes from the Hit Chasers. Their link will be right here.
Dude, I'm having a hell of a time.
I got a feel for you, baby.
You're listening.
Just step up and talk to that lady. Whoa! Bring that thing to me.
So we went to the Rape Shack flea market once again, same old, but this time we came across a former teacher of ours from high school who was selling her stuff there. And one of the things she was selling were I think there were two DS games.
Yes.
One of them was, I don't know what the other was, but didn't really catch my eye, but one of them was Animal Crossing Wild World. I've always wanted to play an Animal Crossing game. I have before, like once I emulated it and tried it out, but I'm really anxious to play this, and I got it for, how much was it? $2?
I think $2.
Yeah, $2.
Well,
€2.
it was difficult to find dollars, but yeah.
Yeah, but we got to them eventually. No, it was €2. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's an awesome price for an Animal Crossing game.
Tag tournament and Turk Evolution. Don't know why really.
Because it was €1/2 each. €0.5 each.
Yeah.
Didn't find a whole lot else at the flea market. A couple of PS2 games, but nothing really worth checking out. Most of them were pretty busted anyway, so we skipped on out of there.
Oh god. Bird pooed on my shoulder.
Yep.
I just cleaned it off a bit, but it's still there. Now, before we got to the clearance sale in the Kringloopwinkel, the teacher we had, she gave us an address for a Rekit shop, which is a very cool concept. People put their own stuff into a shop, and that shop sells that and gives them the money, and they pay the shop. So it's a cool concept. A lot of second-hand stuff gets passed around there, and we went to check it out. Now, the only thing I found there was a Metal Gear 3 Subsistence pack, which I bought for, I think, €2, which is kind of not worth it because I already have Metal Gear Solid 3 for the PlayStation 2, but it is the best Metal Gear Solid in my opinion. But you know, it has a secret theater. It's a nice collectible for €2. It's a good deal, and we'll be checking that out in the future too. What do you guys think? Should we buy this for the game room? Support us on Patreon, and we will. So, the deal is that there is a string of second-hand shops here in Belgium called Kringwinkel.
Yep.
And in one of those shops in Antwerp today, there's going to be a larger than amount wear of second-hand and old video games.
Yep.
Our friends at Gamers Hive told us about it. That's proper English I'm speaking right there. And we're gonna check it out. We're gonna be a few minutes late, so we're afraid, since this is pretty known, this is gonna be gone a lot. But if it's a bust, we're gonna go to the Game Buster shop,
Which is
yeah. Of course we can't film there. We'll see if we can film inside this Kringwinkel.
Yep.
The clearance sale, yeah, we were a little bit late, as you can tell by our footage, but we did find a lot of stuff still. So objectively, it was a great find, it was a great deal. It's just we saw a lot of people walking out with a lot of stuff and a lot of cheap stuff, and it's too bad that we missed it by 5 minutes. But you know, try parking in Antwerp. It's crap. But I want you to meet our newest addition to the gaming room. I'm gonna call him Renatus, and that's because Pokemon Reborn. That's the game I've been trying to remember a few times now. Pokemon Reborn. I have a Blastoise and it's called Renatus because that kind of means reborn. So this is Renatus, new game room trophy, and he's awesome.
Yeah, he's also coincidentally one of our favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, we both have Squirtle as our favorite starter, so this is the end result of that. If you don't know Pokemon, so no, but he's pretty cool, and he was free because they forgot to charge him. He would have been €1.50, but he was free because they forgot to charge him. So he's awesome. We also found a few games. It was kind of digging through the scraps actually, but we found a few things that were worth it. I found a lot of Sega games actually. I found a loose cartridge of Asterix, and we have Asterix for other consoles, I think for the Super Nintendo, but it's nice for €1 to find an Asterix game. And this one I'm very curious about. Steve says it's a good game, Wonder Boy in Monsterland, and I found it for €1 too, so I'm very excited about these two. I also found here Black Belt Mega cartridge for €2.50. It looks like a pretty standard fighting game, nothing special, but it was in box, and €2.50 for a Sega game in box isn't bad, I think. I wanted to open it to show you, but it seems like the box is jammed. Yay! One of the funny things is it says for a computer on this, and that's kind of weird, but whatever.
I guess the Master System is kind of a computer.
Yeah, I guess it is. I also bought Action Fighter, which is a racing game by the looks of it, which is a very weird name for Action Fighter, but well, who can explain old games anyways, so let's just enjoy them. Also €2.50. And this one I'm very excited about, not at all, but let's just pretend I am. It's another €2 this one.
The cover on that,
Drive.
the cover on that is priceless. Man.
Yeah, I'll show you this. It's for as far as I understand it, it's to make your own Hollywood scenes in 16-bit. So
I think it's kind of the Mega Drive equivalent of Mario Paint on the SNES.
But then without the Mario. And
yeah, of course.
Instead of Mario, you have these creepy children who are surrounded by badly drawn animals. Well, actually better than I can draw, so hey, we'll check it out. I also found 2 PlayStation 2 games. I'm only gonna talk about one because the other one was for Steve but I found Timesplitters 2 for €1. Now I've almost bought Timesplitters 2 a couple of times in this series, I think, in all of our clips. But it was always either too pricey, or I wanted to buy the third one and the second one was in the box and stuff like that. But I got this one for €1, and that's a pretty nice deal for Timesplitters 2. This is an all-time classic, and if you haven't played it yet, I suggest you do. The third one is one I prefer the third one, but the second one is pretty badass in and by itself. And the multiplayer mode on this, I mean the versus mode, it is so damn satisfying. So I'm going to try and convince Steve so we can try and kill each other in this, because, you know. No, all in all, we had a good few deals and we pulled the trigger. Is that gonna work? I don't know if
Why
it's gonna
not?
work. Yeah, we pulled the trigger!
We pulled the trigger on them.
We pulled the
games.
trigger on them! Yeah, all in all, I'm very happy with this flea market / shop thing that we went to.
Now the clearance sale was actually a success, but a bit of a bummer because, as obvious mentioned, we were there a couple of minutes late and all the vultures had already taken the rest of the game, so we were left with searching through the scraps there. But we did manage to find some titles we were interested in, and one of them being NBA Jam on the Mega Drive. Now, our Mega Drive collection is pretty small at the moment, and I heard NBA Jam. I know the NBA Jam from the SNES. That's an awesome game, so if this is anything like that, awesome. Pretty good find for €1. Another Mega Drive game I picked up was Mega Games 1, which includes 3 games, I believe. Some kind of Bejeweled kind puzzle game, I don't know, it's called Columns. And what I believe is a motorcycle game, Super Hang-On, which sounds very promising. And then World Cup Italia 90, so yeah, awesome. I just bought it, frankly, because it's 3-in-1 game and our collection of Mega Drive games, as mentioned earlier, is very small. So it's a welcome addition to that. Also bought the first N64 game I bought in a long time. I believe I bought some before from another second-hand shop near me. But,
A few sports titles.
Yeah, indeed. But this is the first really decent N64 game, apart from the Zelda game.
Right.
That I bought in the last 2 years or something. And it's GoldenEye 007, which I heard has an awesome multiplayer mode, which I can't wait to try out. So yeah, looking forward to playing that. It was €4, so a little bit more expensive than the other games, but all in all, I think €4 is a pretty good deal for this kind of game. Then, as you have probably heard from Obvious, he bought me a PS2 game, because he knows I'm kinda into Sonic. Especially lately I've been trying to collect a lot of PS2 Sonic titles and other system Sonic titles, so he bought me Sonic Riders Zero Gravity for the PS2. Only €1, which is good, because I don't really know if it's going to be a good game. I kind of have my doubts, and I think Obvious does too, so we'll see.
We were not big fans of Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, that was pretty damn terrible.
Yeah.
That was really terrible. It was a mess to look at, actually.
Yeah, it hurt my eyes.
Yep. And then
I need glasses now.
Yeah, probably. And then my next purchase was kind of on a whim. There are 2 NTSC SNES cartridges, which I can't even play them because I don't have an American SNES. It's The Lion King. I have the PAL version of this, and I loved it as a child, so kind of bought this out of nostalgia reasons, and because, you know, a Disney game for €2 is pretty good on the SNES, I think. And then I bought Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I've never played a Street Fighter game before, and I really want to, so if I... Also for €2, by the way. So if I come across an American SNES or something, or I can maybe trade them with someone who does have one, they'll come in useful. But until then, they're going straight into my collection. And I think that's about all we got from the clearance sale. All in all, been a pretty good haul. Little disappointed that we got there, late, but it's been good.
We want to thank the Hit Chasers, we really do!
Yeah, Hit Chasers, you guys are awesome. That song is freaking awesome. I hope for you guys in the comments, for you who are watching, for our loyal subscribers, let us know what you thought about our new intro song. Because we think it's awesome, but other people might have different opinions, and that might help the Hit Chasers to improve even more.
Show them your love.
Show them your love. Go check their channel out.
Bye-bye.